Good morning. I am so excited about the topic today. My name is Eva with Embodiment is Everything. The topic today is about a winner's attitude. A winner's attitude around mentality, meaning your mindset, really what you think about where you're going in life and how you hold that energy until you get what you want. Today, I have a beautiful lady on with me. Her name is Elena. And Elena, I don't want to say your name wrong again, so I'm going to have you to tell everyone your name and who you are and what you're about. And then we're going to really just dive deep into this and talk about a winner's mindset.
Hi everyone. Hi Eva. Thank
Good
you so
morning.
much. Yeah, I also excited about this conversation because how we met, I believe that it is all law of attraction and how we attract people and everything in our life. So I'm Elena. My name, surname is Apalkova, if it is difficult to pronounce. So yes, Elena Apalkova, and I'm mindset coach, and I help business owners and entrepreneurs to achieve their big goals and thrive in life without stress and overwhelm by doing inner work and some mindset progress, some mindset work that is so important. So let's discuss this important topic about energy and attitude in life and how we can attract things with ease.
Oh, yes. If I can step in and share what I feel about that. This morning I was looking on Oxford Dictionary because I wanted to get some really good definitions on what energy was, what attitude was, and what mindset is. First of all, and I'm going to read directly from the definition. Energy is the strength and vitality required for sustained physical and mental activity. Attitude is a settled way of thinking or feeling about something or someone, typically one that is reflected in a person's behavior. And then mindset kind of envelops attitude, the established set of attitudes held by someone. And if I can stop right there, the two of us had a little bit of an issue. It was really me trying to get a program started, and I don't like to be late, so I really wanted to get going. And I called you up over FaceTime. Actually, I texted you. That wasn't true. I texted you over FaceTime, and you're like, "What other programs do you have?" We both immediately jumped in with our own winner's attitude, and we are now on a platform, on time, moving forward. So, just like what you're saying, when you have that mindset, we were speaking a little bit earlier, when you have that mindset with anything, things will waver, life will change, stuff will happen, but you have to know for sure where you're going in life. What will you say about that?
Yes, we have to have a big goal in life. And I would like to emphasize big goal, not just some goals, because if we have small goals, they don't inspire us. We will not stay because we can just fail when we meet any challenges and roadblocks. And they always are there on the when we really aim to success in life. So to overcome those challenges, we have to have something inspiring that really we want it so much that we have that burning desire, as Earl Nightingale was speaking about. And I think that the most important thing in life is to find that burning desire, because when we find that big goal in our life, the dream, and we find our mission and our purpose in life, why we live, what we're really good at, right? Like when we find what we're genius about, what is our strength, and set those goals which are aligned with this, when we can do what we really love to do, what is related to inspiring people, helping, getting some value. And I think this is very, very important. It was always important for me, and I spent a lot of time looking for that. And when I found that, I said, yes, this is why I went so long, did so long way. And finally I found, and every day now when I wake up, I feel that excitement, fulfillment, because I know that today I woke up and I'm moving towards my big goal.
Yes, yes. I will add to that. I love what you were saying about your genius of just having this big, expansive thing. And to me, it takes just amount the same amount of energy to have a medium goal as any other goal. So big goals light me up. When I want it to light me up so much that I am uncomfortable. Because then, like you were saying about that genius, it brings that energy out of us. And when you're in the energy of genius, it takes us into a realm of possibility that we've not been yet. And to me, that's very exciting because you're like, here it is. I'm going to trust myself completely that I may not know all of the steps and the details, but I'm going to be so focused and so in tune internally that the thing and me start coming closer and closer together. And to me, that is a big win over and over and over again.
Yes, exactly. We have to have that belief in ourselves and also have faith in God and universe and that superpower who was the source of all the creation that we are part of, that everything is possible. And we have to let ourselves that space just to dream. Because what I understood that we got conditioned to live more from logic. Our education, all the system, when the children just go to school, they are told like, don't dream, that is just for small kids. You are now here. You should think logically. You should know how to do things. And through repetition, by the time when people grow up and become adults, they forget how to dream, how to see big picture, and how to come from that place of what they really want, what they really desire, what really they really love to do. And for many people, it became like something that they really love to do. They just think about this like it is can be just a hobby, because I have to work and I have to pay bills, so I have to do just something that is work. And what I really love to do, they think, oh, I just can do it at weekends or when I can find time, right? And that's why this disconnection between our genius and its strength and those unique talents and gifts which are given to us by God. Yes, like when we wake up every morning, we have that potential to do something unique every day because we are
Yes,
unique. There is
yes,
no one like you, like me, like snowflakes. That can we imagine how many snowflakes in the world?
right?
Even not one is like another one. And if people understand that they're so unique, and if they look at themselves from that, how valuable they are, because they're only one in the whole universe, like you, right? So when they come from that perception, and then they start studying themselves and understand I'm unique. So what is that uniqueness? What is really my strength? What my unique talents and gifts? And go to that direction, that is when they really can thrive in life, live with fulfillment, and achieve great success.
Yes, I so agree with that. And I do agree that we've been programmed. We've been programmed to believe that kind of everybody is in the same box. When we have these unique abilities to speak in a certain way, show up in a certain way, really hold and embody what it is that we're really good at. The two of us we're in a field of work that's very similar, but it doesn't matter how similar, we're showing up as individuals, giving ourselves that uniqueness that we have to attract the energies and the people that are specifically for that. Sometimes we get a little nervous thinking that there's not enough for everyone. There is an infinite supply of everything. And once we start to, I don't know about you, but I really embody the laws of the universe. Like, number one, I pay attention to my vibration, my energy, and what I am emitting whenever I am walking into a place or talking to a person. How am I really showing up? What do you feel about a winner's attitude and these universal laws? And if you really use them in your business?
Yes, of course, yes. Understanding universal laws, I think it is very important because everything is based on universal laws. If we look at planets, how everything is precise, the scientists can calculate when the rocket lands to the moon with fraction of seconds. So everything is according to the laws, and we are part of this universe. So if we really want to be healthy, happy, wealthy, we should know what the laws for health and what are the laws for wealth and happiness, because everything is done for the reason and everything is there. We just have to look for it and find those laws and see where our life is aligned with them and where not, and be open-minded to take actions. For me, the most important law is, and this is the primary law, it is the law of vibration. And the secondary law is the law of attraction. So
Yes.
everything is energy. Yes, energy, everything is energy and everything vibrates. Like everything, the chair when we sit on table, everything vibrates and makes sound. We don't just hear everything because our ears are not made to hear. Otherwise, we could not concentrate. Yes, so yeah, energy is everything, and vibration comes from our thoughts because the energy is just is, like it is neutral, and this energy comes always to us and through us. It is like electricity which supplies every device. It doesn't have properties of the device, but it is that power which make the device work. So the same way we receive, we are alive because of this source of energy always coming to us and through us. And the way we think, we transform this energy to frequency. So our thoughts, why they say that thoughts are material, right? Because by our thoughts, we give this energy the form. And if
Yes.
you yeah, and if we look like everything was created, if we read the Bible, it is said that from the beginning it was the thought, it was the word. And if we look at everything, it was just created from the one source. It is all the same energy, just by thought, that energy was given different shapes. And this is exactly how we create our life when we become observant about our mind, about our thoughts. And then when we understand by choosing thought, we can choose the energy which we uh, radiate. And this is how everything happens in our life, just coming from within.
Thank you for sharing that. For me, I call it universal energy. I call it this substance that is around us, through us, in front of us, behind us, above us, below us. And this energy, like you said, is formless. And when we create a thought, and if that thought is negative and we're vibrating in that negativity, we can expect negativity to come into our lives. When you are in a winner's attitude, you got to be very careful of what you think about, how you show up, what you believe to be true, pardon, about yourself, and what you believe to be true for you about these big goals. What I've learned, even on my own journey, when the goals are so big, you can fall into an energy of doubt so quickly. And once you start to fall into that energy of doubt, the winner's attitude goes out the window. You have to hold the vibration as long as you can on a daily basis. And I even recommend moment by moment to be so keenly aware of where you're going and move yourself forward, even if the thing is so big. And where you're going, meaning you wake up, you show up, you imagine, you hold the energy of this big thing, you feel into it, you feel excited about it, you get excited to the core of you, and the law of attraction starts to line up. What do you think about that?
Yes, subconscious always wins.
It
Subconscious
does.
always wins. And that's why it is so important that our conscious mind and subconscious mind are aligned, and that our thoughts, feelings, and actions also aligned. Because if people, as you said, um, subconsciously they can attract what they don't want. And even if they say good, something that they want something good, but their inner dialogue will be
Yes.
that not enough, who I am, look, other people successful, I never was successful, I always failed. So if they say something, but they don't believe themselves that they are that person and they can do that, and they don't see themselves, like they can say, I want like million per year. But if they don't see themselves there, it will not happen, because subconscious always win. That's why we should become aware of those subconscious programs, of those limiting beliefs which run on autopilot in our mind. And these programs, they work faster than we think, because we are habitual, right? Our most of our behavior is habitual, and we do many things even without thinking. We do, and then we only can think, oh, what did shall I do? Had I to, like, was that right that I did that? Why I said that, right? Like many people just live in that reaction before they even thinking what they do. So it is very important, if we really want to achieve big dreams and we want different results in our life, and we have to believe in ourselves. We should replace those negative beliefs by starting being aware of them, right? And there are different techniques how to do it. And we also should work on our identity, who we are. Like, because if we just see ourselves as we are now, we will not create anything new. It will be just the same. But if we really want to have that quantum leap in our results, this is now popular term in quantum leap. So we have to, yeah, if we want to have that new reality, we have to create new personality. So it is who we become today. If we want to get there, we have to become that person now, and we have to think, feel, and act as it already happened. And we have to make all our decisions from that place, as already we are that person, and live and just impress into our subconscious mind that new self-image. And this is how things start happen.
Yes, I would add to that the subconscious is the ruler. I don't care how you present on the outside and what you even say on the outside. If these internal feelings are not aligned, you will be stuck. You will be stuck. You will be stagnant in your relationship, your job, your money, your work, your whatever. You will be stuck. And to me, that is like this beautiful opportunity to number one, to get to know yourself. A lot of times we pay attention or we study other people, but the most beautiful person in the world to study is ourselves. If we take the time when we're speaking, even now when I'm speaking, this is a truth for me. So I don't have to think too much about it, it just comes out. But when I wasn't sure about what I was doing or life, I always felt, oh my God, am I being an imposter right now? So when I took the time to reprogram myself and my subconscious, I saw the world in a whole different way. My results started to be different. I could really say at the core of me that I stepped into my winner's attitude. When did you start to see it differently for you?
For me, it happened when I became Procter Gallagher Institute consultant, and when I started getting into this knowledge, having Bob Proctor as mentor. And that I realized that we have so strong paradigms, those edit habits, multitude of habits, right? And that we are totally controlled by our paradigms, by our self-image, and we live the life that other people wrote for us, not ourselves life. Because all these habits, all what we like and don't like even food, for example, why we eat this food, just because when we were infants, our parents were giving us what they liked. And through repetition, we started liking this food, right? So we have the same habits and we also give the same to our children. So I realized that who I was, it was not actually me. It was just a body which got a lot of different genes from ancestors and also different habits from people who were around me, my parents, teachers, school and other when I was so small. And all my life, I just was making assumptions and decisions based on those programs which have been installed in me, even not by me, even before I could make conscious decisions who I am. So then I started going deeper and started observing myself, like what I really want. I did different tests. So I found out what is my genius and what is my strength and what is my like effortless way, like flow, effortless way. So where I have to put my attention, what I really love to do and what I'm good at. So stopped doing things which I was not good at. Like it is like, like it is again, it is all conditioning. Like if in school, if you are good in maths, they will say, and you don't are good now, for example, in history or geography, they will say you don't do math, you're already good at it. Go work on geography or history where you weak, right? And this way people just get confused, like why they just don't do what they're good at and let other people to do something that they're not good at, right? But all this system, as far as I understood, although I have two master degrees and I speak four languages, I traveled a lot, but I was searching for all this knowledge in education, but I didn't find find it. Yes, and that what I found is that this education system just makes people just to be employees, just to do the test, to pass exams, and just to find a job and then to pay taxes. Like it is like all the system. It is not about your human being. It is not about genius. It is not about who you are. And it is another topic. I can speak a lot about that. But here, shortly, as you asked, for me it was very long journey because I was born in Ukraine and it was Soviet Union. It was closed environment. We didn't have anything close to what we discussing now. It was like everything was so far. But I had the desire in me from since I was small girl. I knew that there is something more, and I had
Yes.
yeah, I don't know where it came from, but this is spiritual part, right? Because we have that spiritual part in us. We have we have intellect, body, and spirit. So I think that spirit was so strong. It was always shouting, like just I didn't know what to read. I didn't know what to study. I was just going library after university and was just learning languages. Just I knew that I have to study, but I didn't know what. So when time passes and a lot of things I learned, I had a lot of challenges. And when finally I found Bob Proctor, I said, yes, it is just, I was looking for this knowledge all my life. I really had that. Now I found it. I was feeling that I am so complete now, knowing this knowledge and understanding how I can help people to really connect to their true genius and understand how results are built. It is not by doing things hard. It is just knowing who you are and doing inner work, and everything just become attracted to you.
That's so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that because it's a truth, right? A truth of saying, ah, it's almost like It's almost like this heavy load is off of you. You're like, oh my gosh, I finally connected the dots. I finally understand why I was either suffering in this, but succeeding in this. Never feeling like these two elements of you, meaning the subconscious and the conscious part of you, ever said hello. And once you start to find the masculine side, and that's that intellect, that's that side that is that go getter, that's the doing part, with the feminine side, which is that unconscious receiving, that spiritual connection. When those two sides meet together and you follow those universal laws, it's like fireworks going off. It's like yes, yes, and yes. It's so beautiful. And I'm going to give you a high five for, even though it took you this long to get here. It's the journey, right? It's the journey that you did the inner work. You took the time to connect, maybe even heal some things to get to this place, this beautiful place that you're in. And it sounds like you are thriving in this new place. And that's a win.
Yes, yes, thank you. And I also would like to discuss a bit about money mindset. Nowadays,
Oh,
people are so concerned about money and they just think, oh, I want to make more. And when I look back and without having that knowledge, I just think that I was just in the rate race. Like I was making huge money. I was making a lot and I had that luxury lifestyle, but like money was coming to me and it was going. Like
mm.
now when I look back, it was like going through me. Like one the hand I was getting and another hand I was giving. And this is exactly happens when yeah, this is exactly happens if we are not aligned, if we are not that person, right? Like for example, if we make $1 million, let's say, but we are not that person inside, if we don't see ourselves there, that money just will pass. And this what many people don't understand. They focus on outside things more than on themselves, and they just pushing hard, they work hard, and then it is just passes. And that's how they find that themselves in a dark place, because they know that they're meant for more, they know that there is more for them, and they are ready to do whatever it takes, but not understanding that money is just energy, and it is attracted, it is not, shouldn't be chased, it should be attracted by the person who you become. So it is more inner work than just chasing and doing hard things. So if you when you do the inner work and then you see who you really and why you have to attract those money, right? Why, what is your why you worth that money to come to you? What do you want to do with them? This when the situation changes.
That was so good. That was so good because I can so relate to that. I'm going to give us a little bit of a warning on our time. We have about 3 minutes, 45 seconds on my side for this. So I want to kind of share that, but I want to going to add a little bit about that money mindset, and then we want to end on maybe the last 2 minutes or so, maybe end on a couple of words of encouragement for the planet because they need this. We need this. This stuff is good. But I grew up in an environment where scarcity was so readily available. So I had to overcome that. And like you said, money was just coming through me. I would get it and it would be gone. So I had to really look at that internal piece and to see, number one, was I worthy of attracting large sums of money? Number two, could I hold the vibration long enough? When I would purchase something, would I feel scarce around it? So it's true, if that internal side of you, inside of you, is not aligned to abundance, you have to go back to the drawing board. It's beautiful to create the life that you want. How would you end this Zoom for the world? What would you tell the world? What's something good?
What I would say that study yourself, understand why you do things that you do, why you believe what you believe. Is it really your beliefs or it's somebody else's beliefs? Stop worry, because worrying don't help. It just put you in the vibration that attracts the more things that you will worry about. So start being grateful for things which you already have in life, and start seeing opportunities in everything. Even in bad situations, there is always the same equivalent of good. It is just where you will focus your attention, and this is where you will start moving and what you will get. So it is all up to you. So live from within and create your world and your results from within you, because you are wonderful. You're the highest form of creation on this planet. You are given such a big power that you are not even aware of. And just use your life smart. Wake up every day excited, write 10 reasons what you're grateful for, because whatever you have, even if you have little things today, but still you can be grateful that you have them, because if you're grateful for what you have, you will get more things to be grateful for.
Another beautiful moment. This, my friends, in the world is what we call a winner's attitude, where you are really looking at yourself, you're feeling the vibration of expansion of all that is, of co creating in the highest form and trusting without a doubt. I read something that doubt is the new sin. Don't hold your vibration in doubt. You're doing yourself a disservice. And on that note, may we all win. May we all create. May we have the most beautiful life because we all deserve it. Be well, and I look forward to more conversations with you, Ilana. Until
Thank you.
next time, thank you for coming on.
Thank you also, Eva, for inviting me. It was really a pleasure to speak to you.
Beautiful. Many blessings to you, and talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.